I've modded Morrowind back when I played that. Then again, I haven't played Morrowind in a while. That was mostly just to add the houses and the new skins, and this guy knows more about it than I do. He's more of an addict. I can't wait for Fallout 3. I'm hoping they added a lot of mod capability for that.
Go Bethesda, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mod everything, every single player game I own. Currently, I had probably 100 odd mods on my Oblivion game when I was playing it way back when, and right now I'm going through the first Fallouts again, and I'm gone onto several of the community sites getting their mods. So, yeah, I use them a lot.
I haven't really played any single-player games on the PC since Precipice came out, and I don't really think you can go and download Rake mods or whatever.
So you mentioned Morrowind and Oblivion and the Elder Scrolls series, Elder Scrolls and Neverwinter Nights and a lot of these kind of games, single-player kind of games. Installing them, uninstalling them, all that kind of stuff. Do you find it to be totally easy to do? Would you prefer to have a different way? The system they currently have for that, how do you feel about that system? In particular for you, because you know you do more of those.
Well, I don't like how I love how Bethesda made it so simple to install a mod onto their games and then utilize it. How you could just check off which ones you wanted and decide if it was going to have preference over another one. What I wish they would do is have everything be able to be located in a single folder, and then you can break down that folder into what mods you want. But certain mods, like when I'm modding Fallout, it's not made to be modded, so you actually have to go in and change a lot of the files and actually have to rewrite the original exe, otherwise it will not run any of the mods. So what I like what Bethesda really is doing to help the modding community.
Fallout 3 is one of the upcoming games for Windows, and Microsoft, with the Games for Windows platform, they do not allow mods any mods to happen if it's going to in any way edit or mess with the exe. So you can add new map files, but they don't support that. You do it on your own, and once that's done, you've got to go through on your own and jump those through. They don't support that part of it. They do realize there's some issues there. How do you feel about that, about the issue of kind of restricting that more and more, so that you know how that works? If you were to go mod the exe, for instance, and their system were to see that, they just simply shut down the game completely. So how are your feelings on that, your thoughts?
I feel like I bought something from them. I should be able to use it however I want it, as long as it's not actually hurting any of their business. I don't see why they should dictate what I do with their game after I purchased it. So I feel like it's utter crap.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I agree with him. I mean, not just do I think it's bad. I mean, I bought the game. I think I should mod wherever I want. But even then, I've seen this happen before, and people always just jump through hoops to get around it. And I think it's just a lost effort for them. I mean, just trying to restrict it is only doing them harm, because then I'll have to constantly fight us, and so I think it's at their loss.
If you could sit down with Bethesda right now or with Microsoft and say, listen guys, this is where I think it's going, this is how I feel about the mod community, and I think these are the benefits that I feel about it, and here's where it needs to go, here's where I want to see the future of this going. How do you guys feel about that? What would you tell them? What message would you send to Microsoft or Bethesda or Blizzard or anybody else that currently or previously has supported mods and now we're starting to go iffy on that?
I'd definitely tell them to look a lot more at the community. I mean, mods, just mods nowadays, I think, are doing that. I mean, Blizzard does look at what mods are out right now. Like, for example, for Warcraft example, we have like damage meters, we have all sorts of stuff, and Blizzard has actually added their own stuff. And I think definitely they should keep going down that course and look at what the community wants, make it better, have it more easily accessible to people that don't want to have to go through the hassle of finding the mod, installing it. I think it's definitely to their advantage to listen to the community and see what people want through mods. So
I enjoy being able to customize my game. So they released the game, I enjoyed it, but I would prefer having it my own way. So being able, I don't have as much artistic ability as some people on the internet, So being able to have options to easily modify it makes my life a whole lot simpler, and it makes playing that game a whole hell of a lot more fun. So I guess make it much easier to mod.
I mean, I pretty much agree with both of them. I think it'd be a lot better if publishers would embrace the modding community instead of sort of fighting it like Blizzard tries to put out whatever hot new mods are out in their next patch. Maybe they should add a section on the World of Warcraft website instead, so that people don't have to risk, corrupting their files just to enhance their experience.
You guys, thank you very, very much for talking to me today. Some great answers. We appreciate it. We got some swag for you guys, and thank you. Enjoy your days at PAX, too.